Hi everybody, I'm Pam. I'm a 54-year-old woman who left a big job with a Fortune 500 company earning 6 figures a year without a plan for my next job. Welcome to Pam Without a Plan. Welcome back, you guys. This is day 4 of this experiment. I took Sunday off. Apologies about that. But I want to say, if you're new to the channel and you want to know how I got to the point where I decided to leave my job without a plan for the next job, please watch the first video. It explains what happened, how I got there, how I made that decision, and really what I'm hoping to accomplish on this YouTube channel, which is to create a community of people to encourage and inspire each other to take risks that we may not normally take without this group of people around us. Now, having said that, I said it in my first video, I'm not a business consultant and I'm not giving anybody any advice. I am sharing what happens on a day-to-day basis with my mind, the actions that I take, and how I'm reporting back how things turn out as I do things. So since this has all started, Thursday was a big accomplishment for me. Friday, my head was terrible. It just beat me up and told me that everything that I was doing was ridiculous. So I had to come back from that. And then Saturday was kind of a low energy day. Did a couple of things. Sunday, I took the day off. Now today is Monday and I'm doing good. My mindset is good. But I did want to talk a little bit about taking care of myself, you taking care of yourself, however you want to hear that. But the thing is I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of myself physically, I'm taking care of myself emotionally, and I'm taking care of myself spiritually. And I kind of wanted to go through all that stuff. So physically, number 1, I eat 3 meals a day, I don't eat in between my meals, and I don't eat any foods with processed sugars. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that, and if you don't have to follow any type of plan around your eating, good for you. I'm really happy for you. But I do need to follow some kind of plan around my eating because it can be a huge distraction for me. Food, eating, body size and shape, all that stuff can be a large distraction for me. So this is one of the ways that I keep that at bay. And if I'm distracted by that, if I'm thinking about that kind of stuff, then I can't really do what it is that I'm trying to do, which is trying to get to my authentic self. So I have to take care of that stuff. I have to find a way to keep that stuff arrested, under control, quote unquote, under control. I don't believe in under control, but arrested so that it's not a distraction for me. So that's what I do with my eating. I eat 3 times a day. I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't eat in between my meals, and I don't have any desserts that have processed sugars. I do have drinks in between meals that have some calories in them. I have coffee with cream in it. I have tea with cream in it. Sometimes I'll have a green juice. I'll have a green smoothie from somewhere. I do take in calories in between my meals, but it's on an irregular basis and my weight stays the same. So as long as I'm doing that, I don't really worry about it, okay? So that's one physical thing that I do to take care of myself. Another physical thing that I have really needed, and I actually only came across it right before my last day at work, which is Kundalini Yoga. Now, I'm in love with Kundalini Yoga right now, and I want to tell you why. Is because there's so much to do during Kundalini Yoga. You got to breathe in a certain way. There are mantras and chants for you to say, and then there's the pose for you to be in, and you're moving. So my understanding, and I'm pretty new at this, so I'm no expert on this either. My understanding is that Kundalini Yoga moves energies out of your bodies. And for me, in a situation like I'm in right now, there's a lot of energy that could get clogged up on the inside of me. And there's a lot of fear that could take on insurmountable amounts, right now. So I find that the Kundalini yoga helps me with that. And there's a little Kundalini yoga studio here. It's called Cosmic Flow. If you can't do a yoga studio, then I found many videos online or on YouTube about doing Kundalini yoga. So you don't got to do Kundalini yoga, but you have to do something to physically take care of yourself. Your body, if you're dealing with stress, even if it's stress at your job or the stress of leaving a job or whatever it is, like, your body needs some attention. It needs a way to get rid of all of those extra emotions. It needs to breathe in and out deeply. It needs to move. The body is part of the process to get through the process. At least it is for me. That's what I'm finding out. So exercise, some form of exercise. I used to run marathons. Now I won't run unless I'm chased and I don't want to get caught. That's the only way I run now. But I used to run, and a lot of breathing, a lot of movement. It helps in the processing of the emotions. Okay, so I'm eating right. I probably need to drink more water. I'm not a good water drinker, but I focus on trying to do it better. I'm doing the yoga. So the other thing is like, I'm not trying to get through this by myself. Okay, I kind of have a team of people. I've got a couple of people who are my mentors helping me. I've got a professional coach. I have a therapist. And, I have some spiritual practices that help me get through, getting through all of this stuff. So if I tried to do it by myself, which I did try to do it by myself before, I couldn't make any effective change. And to be honest with everybody, before cancer, I would have never paid money for professional coaches and therapists. Not that I hadn't ever seen a therapist before, but anyway, I wouldn't have invested the money into these things that I have now to try to change myself, or to try to get a new outlook on life so that I can live a life that is more incongruence, is in alignment with how I work best. And so I have read a lot of books. I've gone to seminars. I paid for weekend expos. I have this team of people that I trust. I have a massage lady. I have an acupuncturist. I have a chiropractor. Now, I don't use those people all the time, and I know some of you guys are thinking I'm high maintenance, and maybe I am sometimes. But you know what? I used to not listen to my body at all. I used to think I could do whatever I wanted to do, and no matter how great the stress was, I was strong enough and I was healthy enough, and nothing was going to get me down. And then I got cancer, and I learned that that's not true. So maybe the pendulum has swung a little far the other way, but whatever the case may be, and I'm not suggesting you have to do all the things that I do, but I am saying consciously make a plan to take care of yourself, because you need to. You're important, you're in value, you're of value. And the more you take care of yourself, the better you'll be. Okay? So those are the things that was what was on my mind today, is take care of yourself. So now I've kind of forgotten what I've done since the last time we talked. So let me, I did reach out to the lady who has a similar message to me. I did reach out to her, so I haven't heard back from her yet, but I'm hoping to hear back from her. I have another person that is kind of speaking the same language as me, has the same type of message. I listen to him a lot. I'm going to reach out to him. I also email. So you guys know I signed up for the introductory class for the stand-up comedian class. That's going to happen this Saturday. Yes, I'm gonna put some of my stuff once I'm there doing it, I am going to include this in my daily stuff, but it's not going to start, the class doesn't actually happen until the 24th of August. So I got a little ways to go. So that, I checked out a couple of improv classes. I emailed people. I don't know, like, if improv and stand-up comedian class are going to be very similar. So if they are very similar, I'm going to make a choice and do one and not the other. So I'm in the process of that. I have not got the numbers for the trip to London and the trip to the south of Spain yet, but wouldn't that be awesome? I could film on site over there and you guys could get to see, you know, different places every day wherever I go. And maybe it'll inspire you to go to those places or go someplace else yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping is that we become a community. So I have to do those two things. I emailed the lady that I had planned on taking singing lessons with a few months ago, but something happened and I couldn't follow through. So I emailed her, and I have to say, of all the things, you guys, I am the most disappointed that I can't play music while I'm doing this. Anybody who knows me knows that Pam and music go together. But you know, because I guess this is aired and because I would have to pay royalties and all that kind of stuff, I can't play any music on here, which is, I'm gonna have to learn and figure out what I have to do to be able to do that. So for now, I'll say there's a song by Sugarland called There's Gotta Be Something More. And there's gotta be something more, there's gotta be more than this. I need a little less hard times. I need a little more bliss. I'm ready to take my chances, taking the chance I might find what I'm looking for. There's gotta be something more. Some believe in destiny and some believe in fate. But I believe that happiness is something we create, and I'm not gonna wait. All right, so I can only get better, you guys. That's why I need those classes. But I just, you know, I love music. What do you love? Is it in your life? Do you make time for it? Do you use it to lift yourself up? I have to say, music brings me up to the next level. So, I guess that's day 4. Let me say this. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If you have any questions, please leave them below. If you have a topic that you would like for me to talk about, let me know that too. Click like if you like the video. Even if you only like it a little bit, go ahead and click like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Do you guys see Mogwai over here? That's Mogwai. That's my kitty cat, Mogwai. All right, bye.